Alright, so now that we have Hammer and we've set it up and we've opened it, it is looking really scary. There are all these buttons that are grayed out and you have no idea what to do, but that's okay because I'm here to help you. So first of all, we're going to make a new map. So we're going up to the top left and hit File, New, or Control N if you're really Gosu with your hotkeys. And then you have a beautifully nice new map. The way the maps work is a grid system. This is a camera in which you can see your map in a 3D perspective. This is the top grid, which allows you to align objects and blocks. This is a front view. As you can see, you can hover over the top left of the screen to find out what it is. Front, and then they also give you a side view. And how these are used I'll explain later, but these buttons here at the top really aren't that important. I want you to mainly focus on these on the left because these are a lot more relevant to what we're doing. So let's just go down by the list. The first one being the selection tool, which just allows you to select and move objects around your map. The second one is the magnifier, which allows you to zoom in and out of the grid wherever you want pretty much. It's fairly handy. The third one is the camera tool, but you won't be needing this because I will explain how to use the camera. The entity tool, which allows you to place entities in your level, which can be props like a chair or like lights, etc. Then there's the actual block tool. The way this works is we can just drag out an area and hit enter, and we have just created a block. And as you can see, our 3D view is actually inside the block that we've just created. Now in order to fix this, we're going to hover over the camera view and press Z. And now that you're in this view, you can actually use the mouse to move around the 3D view, and you can move with the W, S, A, and D keys, W being forward, S being backwards, A being left, D being right, similar to any other game. And there you will see we have created a beautiful block of stone. And if this doesn't show up, on the stone doesn't show up, make sure click on this button, the camera, and go to 3D shaded textured polygons. And then you should be able to see your beautiful blocks. Now, assuming you don't want this, beautiful stone, you would prefer some maybe ugly brick texture, then we can use this tool right here, the brick. It says apply current texture, and your current texture is over here on the right. As you can see, it's the snowish rock. If we just click outside of this red box on any of the grids, we'll unselect it and we can see it's kind of like, yes, very stony. And if we would instead want to go to brick, we can press this down arrow and select here, brick. And then if we hit this, well, with our block selected, of course, if we just hit it now, it won't do anything. But if we select our block and then hit the apply texture, see, as you can see, now we have applied this texture and it is now ugly brick. Congratulations. And for example, say we would want to make one side of this stone. The way we can do that is with the face edit sheet. And how that works is we can actually select one side and then select the texture we would like for that side and then hit apply. And now as you can see, this side is actually stone and the top is still brick. So you've created a stone brick hybrid. And these are all really the basic tools you're going to need to build your map. I will go over some of the advanced tools later, but for right now, this is all you will need in order to use the Hammer editor. It's a little bit disorienting at first, but once you get used to it, it works like a charm. And one last thing I'd like to say, save your map a lot, because Hammer does have a tendency to sometimes randomly crash because it is not officially supported by the developers. It is just a toolkit they have with their game. So it's really frustrating if you work on a big segment without saving and then it crashes and you have to redo everything. So save a lot. The hotkey for that is Control S, so I recommend using it. But now let's create a new level. and let's actually start working on our map.